and what is a completely pathetic...
Is this still a democracy, or have we moved into a theatre of the absurd? I'm your host, and what you're about to see is the moment the British Parliament finally snapped. Sir Keir Starmer has a peculiar habit, one that's driving seasoned MPs to the brink of madness. He doesn't just dodge questions. He's reinventing the rules of engagement to avoid accountability entirely. Today, we witness three furious members of Parliament demanding to know, has the Prime Minister's questions become a farce?
But can you explain for the benefit of the House and the viewing public what Prime Minister's questions is supposed to be about? Namely, that the opposition and other honourable and right honourable members get to ask the Prime Minister a question about a subject of their choice. It is not a matter for him then to berate them for not asking a question about a completely different subject that he wishes had been asked.
Is the Speaker of the House losing control, or is he simply powerless against this new brand of political evasion? Watch closely at the Speaker's reaction. His silence says more than his words ever could. Before we dive into this constitutional train wreck, hit that subscribe button and join our fight for the truth. Let's get into the footage.
Clearly explain that you are not responsible for the quality or lack of it in a minister's answers or even a Prime Minister's answers. But can you explain for the benefit of the House and the viewing public what Prime Minister's questions is supposed to be about? Namely, that the opposition and other honourable and right honourable members get to ask the Prime Minister a question about a subject of their choice. It is not a matter for him then to berate them for not asking a question about a completely different subject that he wishes had been asked.
Can I just say, a long-standing member that came in with me in 1997 knows that that is not a point of order. Paul Holmes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Further to that point of order, notwithstanding the rulings that you have made in the chair, which I think are always perfect and completely right, can I ask, Mr. Speaker, we are now entering a new period where a Prime Minister answers a question about a subject that wasn't asked and then focuses asking a question on the opposition front bench. So, notwithstanding the ruling that you've just made to my right honourable friend, can you give me the options as to the parliamentary mechanisms and who I can approach to see whether there needs to be reform in the standing orders to actually give you the power to be able to determine what is an answer to a question and what is a completely pathetic...
Can I just say, there is a real weakness in that, because there is an assumption that the person knows the answer. I will leave it at that. Don Buffer. Point of order, Sir John Hayes.
Further to the point made by my honourable friend, and notwithstanding your ruling, Mr. Speaker, Erskine May makes it clear, does it not? The ministers come to the House to answer questions. And whilst the standing orders may need refining, they already make clear that that is the purpose of the sessions we have daily, and indeed in the case of the Prime Minister weekly. Is it not, Mr. Speaker?
Sir John, can I just say, you're just continuing a debate that I think I've already given the answers to. I think we'll leave it at that. Right, thank you.
This is the kind of exchange you won't see analysed on the evening news. The mainstream media prefers to keep these parliamentary meltdowns buried in the archives, but we believe you deserve to see the cracks in the system. If you're tired of politicians dancing around the truth, show your support. Like this video to help us beat the algorithm, subscribe for more uncensored political analysis, and share this with someone who still thinks PMQs are working. What should the penalty be for a Prime Minister who refuses to answer? Let's start the debate below. I'll see you in the next one.